This is lesson 8-3, factoring the difference of two perfect squares.
So as I've stated in the past, we really should know our perfect squares up to and including 20. And we need to know them in both directions. So you need to know that, for example, when you square 6, you get 36. And likewise, when you take the square root of 36, you get 6. It is important to know them in both directions. If there are any of these that you don't know, please make sure you are writing them down. Here are your rules for difference of two squares factoring, known as dots factoring. The first thing you need to do is create a checklist in your own head with these three things. To do dots factoring, you have to have a binomial, a two-termed polynomial. You have to have subtraction between the two terms. And both terms must be perfect squares. Once you have established that you have those three things, it's going to look like this. Like I said before, you have to have two perfect squares. So a squared minus b squared will factor into two sets of parentheses, and it's going to be a plus b and a minus b. Basically, this means to take the square root of both of the terms and use one of each sign, plus and minus. Here's an example. X squared minus 4. X squared minus 4 is a binomial because it's two terms. It has subtraction. X squared is a perfect square, as is all even-powered variable terms. And 4 is a perfect square because 2 times 2 is 4. This factors into x plus 2 and x minus 2. Here are some examples for you to try on your own. Pause the video at this point to give yourself a chance to try them. Here are your answers. All of these examples are binomials. All of these examples have subtraction, and all of these examples have two perfect squares. X squared minus 9 will factor into x plus 3 and x minus 3. X squared minus 25 will factor into x plus 5 and x minus 5. 4x squared minus 81 will factor into 2x plus 9 and 2x minus 9. And finally, 36x to the fourth y to the 8th minus 64z squared will factor into 6x squared y to the fourth plus 8z and 6x squared y to the fourth minus 8z. If you're having any issues in any portion of this lesson, please make sure you are emailing me or consulting me in class.